it is back to school time, and I've got my roster and these levels on here. I don't even know what to do. I have no clue what to do. I need help with guided reading.
You need help planning for a guided reading?
Yes, I need help.
All right, your first step is to select the text. So you're going to think about the kids in the group, what they might be interested in, what they can do, what they need to be able to do, and think about that level and choose your text from there.
And then once you've chosen your text, to introduce your text, you need to, it's like a conversation with the students, providing them information or scaffolds that enables them to understand the meaning, the language, the print of the text, so that they can problem solve, learn to be problem solvers as they read through the text. So you may provide background knowledge, help them make connections, point out any text features or text structures that you want them to notice, prompt them to make predictions, and just to get them interested in the book you're fixing to read.
All right, and the next section is when they're reading the text. Your job while the students are reading independently is listening to those students read. You're going to be taking anecdotal notes for you to plan future guided reading lessons, offering brief teaching moments to support effective reading like fluency, problem solving, monitoring, and self-correcting.
Okay, now tell me if I'm right here. So discussing the meaning and revisiting the text. You want your conversation to be between the students and teachers. You want them to have a conversation. Your students are expected to share their own comments and their thoughts with the group. And it is great when students build on one another's comments. And then, of course, the teacher can take their notes and the teacher can take notes of comprehension.
Teachers, please excuse this interruption. If you are having a difficult time changing the attendance, if someone is marked absent from the 7th or any other day, and you're going in and following the instructions and it's still continuing to mark them absent, please send the name of those students as well as the date to Mr. Byers so we can put in a ticket. Thank you.
Sounds like you're starting to get it. So another part that you also need to remember is teaching for those processing strategies. You know, what the kids are going to stick in their pocket. So this is going to be like a brief teaching point where you can teach some of those processes. And I keep some notes here in my guided reading notebook that have all the systems, strategic actions for processing that's in your comprehension and fluency that's real helpful for me to identify whenever I'm planning. And then you can't forget about your word work, okay?
Okay. I think I'm feeling a little better.
Let me give you some tips about word work, okay?
Oh, okay.
So basically, this is a time, it's briefly at the end of the lesson, and it doesn't have to be with words from the text. It can be based off of what they need. Also, so you're taking words apart, you're figuring out strategies to solve words, and here's another helpful tip, not temp. You can go to the level and in there in your continuum, and it has points that you can address in word work that you can work on with your kids at their levels. I think you got this, girl.
Thank you, team. I'm ready for my first year of teaching.
For
Great
the
job.
T.
For the T.
Hashtag.
For the T.